Peter, thanks for that. You've actually just cut down my summary and my closing remarks to just 2 or 3 now, because you were absolutely right. When we raised issues as a facts forum, we talked about those people who were affected in the past, the present and the future. There is now really good work going on with the HSE in terms of the present and the future. There's an awful lot to do about what happened in the past, and I completely support the idea that the Facts Forum has promoted for a long time, and which Rose Conway-Walsh has supported too, which is that there needs to be an independent inquiry, preferably a judge-led inquiry, into what happened. So those very, very, very relevant questions that people still have in their minds about what happened and the pressure and the tribulations that they were put through can be addressed and can be answered. I think we owe it to those families who are affected by Valproate to put that very high on our agenda as from now. Look, I think we've had a good day. I know some people have found it very difficult to come here today and not have some of the things that they wanted answered. But I do think we've had a good day. We've had 4 very powerful sessions this morning and this afternoon. And I think that's really been very important in getting us on the right track in terms of trying to make sure we've got a proper coordinated response to issues around fetal valproate syndrome. What I want to say is, well, 2 things. Can I remind all of you who haven't had any contact with Oaks Island, if you wish to keep in contact with us, to fill in the form outside, preferably to sign up to be a member of Oaks Island. That would be very helpful. But there are forms outside if you haven't done that. And the last thing to say is that this conference didn't happen without a lot of effort being put in by all the parties today. The HSE, Oaks Island and Epilepsy Island, with the great help from Trinity, I'm not sure how this room was acquired, but it's been a very important room to have, leaving aside all the vibrations we had in the background. So I want to thank all those people who were involved in setting this conference up today. And I think it's the start of something which we need to continue as a big group from all sorts of different quarters. So it's the start of something, I think, which will carry on. So I want to thank you all for coming, all of your contributions as speakers, as audience participants, and to wish you a safe journey home. Thank you very much.